YouTube? It's me, Diamond, and today I am back with another video, and this video is going to be a cooking video, and today I'm going to cook some Texas Roadhouse rolls because I love bread, all different kind of breads, croissants, bagels, cakes, cupcakes, cookies, you name it, I love it. So I don't have nothing else to do, so I was like, hey, let me make some Texas Roadhouse rolls and some of their cinnamon butter because I can't get enough of bread. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Okay, so in this bowl, I'm going to mix together the milk, and make sure the milk is not too cold, it's like warm. The milk and the yeast, I have this yeast. I got it from Walmart. It's already measured out for you and everything. And then after I put this in here, make sure it's all in there. Ooh, it's a lot of yeast in this one little packet. I'm gonna put the honey. To get all that out of there. And then I'm going to mix it together until it's, you gotta mix it together till it's well combined. This stuff smells, I don't know, it has a smell to it. It doesn't smell bad or anything, but mix it till it's well combined. I guess it's well combined now. And then you're going to let it sit for 5 minutes. Okay, so I let this sit for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to mix in 3 tablespoons of butter. I already have it, separated. I had to mix it up again. It got, what you call it? It got, what you call it? I don't know what you call it. It got like a little cold again. Creamy. So I'm going to put my butter in there. Make sure I get that all out. Then next, I'm going to put my egg in there. And then I'm going to do 2 cups of flour in this mixture right here. 1 cup. I already had it pre-measured. So all I gotta do is scoop it out of the pre-measured stuff and I'll be good to go. 2 cups. Then I'm gonna mix it. And if you have a mixer, you could use that too. You know, put the little kneader hook thing in there so it could knead the dough or whatever you call it, like that. Then you're gonna mix this, and I'm gonna mix it till it's mainly like mixed. And then I'm going to add the other 2 cups of flour. But you just take your time, make sure you get around the edges, and you mix it, you know, really well. But this is my first time making these, so we're gonna see how it turns out. Whew, it's a workout. Okay, then I'm gonna add some more flour in here. Here's already my pre-mixed bowl of flour. I'm gonna add like half of that into there. And take my time, just working all the flour in together. Then at some point you can use your hand. Still mixing in all this flour. I'm gonna put the other stuff in here, the other flour in here, and continue to mix it as well as I can. Yeah, I can't stick my hands in it yet. It's like really... Keep mixing it and mixing it. I would prefer a mixer, you guys. Now I'm gonna add my 1 tablespoon of salt. I used pink salt. I didn't really have any other type of salt, so I'm gonna mix it like that. I'm gonna spray some non-stick cooking spray on my hands, and hopefully that works. It's butter flavored, so it should taste good. So I'm gonna mix this up. It's better to use your hands. And now you're supposed to knead/mix for 8 minutes. And then after this, I'm going to, after I finish, mix it up, I'm going to drop it onto I'm going to take it out the bowl and try to mix it up out the bowl. But I want to try to get all this flour, it's still sticky. All this flour mixed up into it and salt into it, really well. I should have took my rings off. It turned out very nice. I'm proud of myself. But the more and more you mix it, the less it or down here on my hands, maybe that works too. The more and more you mix it, the less stickier I want to say that it is. So now I'm going to flour this surface right here that I'm cooking on. Put some, maybe the leftover. I'm gonna have to go get some more. Let me go get some more flour right quick. Flour your cooking surface so the dough doesn't stick. And then you're gonna, boom, drop that dough on there. And you're gonna, continue to knead it and stuff and flip it. And, oh, my ring. And everything for a few more moments, just to make sure you got everything all good and everything. Just get it real good until the dough has formed. Then you're gonna knead more. And then I'm going to get this stuff off my hands for one. It's like I'm making cookies. Get the dough off my hand. Then the same bowl that I was just mixing it in, I'm going to spray the non-stick butter spray in the bowl really good. Spray it all good. And then I'm going to put the dough in there. You could use a damp rag or you could use plastic wrap. So I'm going to use plastic wrap and I'm going to cover up my dough. I never opened this before, so we should see. Okay, wasn't that bad. So I'm going to cover up my dough with the plastic wrap. Make sure I get a good, nice piece. Ooh. Have somebody help you if you can. So I'm going to cover my bowl. You're going to leave it right here and you're going to let it rise for 1 hour in a warm place. It's pretty warm in my house, so I'm just gonna leave it right here and I'm gonna let it rise, and I'm going to be back in 1 hour. Okay, so I let the dough rise for 1 hour. You're gonna spray your cookie sheet. Then you're going to scoot it over to the side. Here's my dough. Woo! So, let me take my rings off. So then it says you're going to punch it. Oh yeah, you gotta let all the air out. Let all the air out. Okay, so then I'm gonna sit that over there and then put some more flour on my surface so the dough, you know, so it won't stick. Then I'm gonna flop the dough out my bowl. Just, you know, keep punching it, punching it, punching it, punching it, punching it, punching it. Okay, I think that's good. And I'm gonna put some flour. I don't have a rolling pin. I only have a wine glass, so don't make fun of me. So you're gonna roll it out, it says, to 1/2 inch thick. One 1/2 inch thick. Ooh, this is some tough dough. This one, because it can move. But try to get it, you know, like a rectangle. You know how their bread be square. So you're just gonna keep continuing to roll it out. This dough smells really good, you guys. It actually smells to me like their dough. I'm gonna do it like this so I can really, like, you know, stretch my dough. Get everything, you know, like even. Because I want it to be like the same size, you know, like all around. It's, you know, evenly spread out now. And then you're gonna cut it. You know, you're gonna cut it. I have this old little one. Woo. I don't know if I'm making them big or not. You could cut them however big you want. You might need to use 2 cookie sheets. Try to get like a little bit more, you know, clean cut. And I'll probably cut these like, cut that like that. Let's put this over here. And then just, you know, cut them however big like you want it. And try to make sure, you know, they're even. Oops. And everything. You need a bigger one of these, so you're just going to continue to cut it. Excuse my messiness. At least they're going to this side. Hopefully I can fit this all on just one cookie sheet. Then you're going to load them on your cookie sheet. Then you got to let them rise for another 40 minutes. So I'm going to put my towel back over them. And it's good to let them rise in a nice moist place, in a nice warm place. So what I did, I had already preheated my oven to 350, and since I have a glass oven, I'm going to sit it right on top of the glass oven for 40 more minutes. Okay, so now while the rolls are rising, I'm going to make the honey butter. So I'm putting a half a cup, which is 1 stick of butter. I'm using salted butter because this recipe, it causes for salt, but instead of using the salt, I'm just going to use salted butter. And it's better if you use real butter and not margarine. So I'm going to put that. And make sure that the butter is at room temperature. So it's easy to, you know, mix. Now, you're going to need 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. So I'm going to get my powdered sugar and pour it in there. The powdered sugar. Then you're also going to need 1/4 cup of honey. All that in there. Then you're just going to need a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm just going to eyeball it because I love cinnamon. So I'm going to put a little bit more. And then you're going to mix everything together. But since I don't have a blender, I have to use my fork. So you're just going to make sure you mix everything really well if you don't have a blender. But if you have a blender, guess what? This is going to be way easier for you. But it's not that bad. Make sure you get everything from the side. You gotta make sure that it's creamed. It smells really good, you guys. And then you can get a jar or a container, anything to put it in, and put it in the refrigerator till you're ready to use it. And that right there is how you make the Texas Roadhouse butter. You're just going to scoop it in a container when everything is all mixed nice and well. Make sure it's mixed. Everything, and put it in the container. And this is right here is how you make the Texas Roadhouse copycat butter. Okay, so now that I've let the rolls sit and rise for 40 minutes, they rise more. And now I'm about to put them in the oven for 12 to 13 minutes or until, so it's been like 15 minutes, but the top end of them aren't really, let me get my pot holder, aren't really that like brown or whatever, but I guess that's not how it's supposed to be or something. But the bottom of it is getting brown and they're getting cooked. They're, how I like them. So the bread, y'all, fresh out the oven. Now you're gonna melt 2 tablespoons of butter and you're gonna just brush it on the top of the bread. And then after you do that, you just put them away how you want to put it away. You let it cool off and everything. Now I'm going to brush my butter on the bread, and then I'm going to get my cinnamon butter and we're going to try it and we're going to see how it tastes. Okay, so my bread is done. So I'm going to get a little one so I could try it for you guys. See, look at it. Ooh, yes. It came out just good. Now I'm about to taste it. I'm about to spread my honey butter on the bread. You can spread as much butter as you want. These remind me of like Chick-fil-A little biscuits. They're so good. These are so good and moist. They taste just like Texas Roadhouse. So now I'm about to end this video. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. and being there with me for my first time when I made Texas Roadhouse rolls. But if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.